Hello, hello, and welcome to La Baby Witch Tarot Podcast. Hola, hola, bienvenido a mi podcast. Y volví. I'm back, baby. And I'm gonna tell you, babe, I have missed you guys so much. I have missed being able to talk to you, and I'm glad to be back. Lo he extrañado tanto, mi gente. Yo he querido volver aquí, pero no había podido porque yo no podía hablar sin toser. I couldn't talk without coughing, so I couldn't speak. But here I am, and I want to share with you guys a little bit about what has been happening, and hopefully also give some inspiration because this past weeks has been a whole ass lesson for me. Voy a hablar de unas cosas que han pasado y también quiero hablarle porque estas semanas para mí han sido unas semanas de crecimiento y aprendizaje. So, espero que les guste. So, one thing I learned about since I started spirituality, right, years ago, especially since I started, working with Lilith and whatnot, is faith. Faith is one of the things that I have been learning because, you never stop learning with spirituality. You're always on a path of learning, and if somebody thinks that they're too good to learn, those are the people that you should not listen to, because life is a teacher and we are students, right? So we're always supposed to be able to learn and adjust to situations. Yo he aprendido mucho desde la espiritualidad, ¿verdad? Desde que he estado en la espiritualidad he aprendido mucho a la fe, y desde que he trabajado con Lili mi fe ha crecido y he aprendido, ya que yo considero que la vida es un maestro y nosotros somos estudiantes, las personas que creen que... yo estaba diciendo que he aprendido mucho a mi... la fe. Perdóname, es que mi niño entró y me olvidé lo que estaba diciendo, pero el crecimiento. Y esta semana ha sido una semana de aprendizaje. Una persona que no está dispuesta a aprender es una persona que jamás va a crecer en ningún aspecto de la vida. Y yo soy una persona que siempre estoy a favor de crecimiento. Now, this past few weeks before COVID, I have been tested. My faith has been tested. My strength has been tested. My patience has been tested. You guys know that I do YouTube as a full-time job. And the past weeks before COVID, my son, you guys know that he has autism, and we go to therapy. My patience and my faith was tested because the doctors, nothing to do with my son, it was the doctors. They kept on canceling last minutes. I kept moving my schedule, which pushed me back into doing my videos, right? Because I do have a schedule, so I can actually be, having a normal week of work. And they kept pushing it. And yes, my revenue went down, guys, because again, I wasn't able to do the videos. And one of the things I also noticed was that my phone was having issues with recording, because I record from my phone, and a bunch of my videos got messed up, and I was just like not having a good week. Then I was starting to feel sick, but I was like, oh, maybe it's stress, right? So en las semanas pasadas, antes de que me diera COVID, yo tuve muchos problemas con los doctores de mi niño. Ustedes saben que mi niño tiene autismo y vamos a muchas terapias. Ahora, el problema jamás es con mi niño, fueron con los doctores, ya que seguían cambiando las citas. Último momento, los mismos días me las cambiaban horas antes, y obviamente pues eso me afectó en mis videos, porque yo tengo un horario, tengo días que yo trabajo, días que yo edito para poder entonces pues seguir con mi semana de trabajo. Lamentablemente los doctores hicieron tantos cambios sin decirme, sin consultarme, que me afectó mi horario y me bajó un poco mis ganancias de YouTube. Y honestamente me sentí muy preocupada, porque yo soy madre soltera, todo lo que lo hago es por mi niño, para mi niño, y bueno, me preocupó mucho, ¿verdad? Pero pues aquí seguimos dándole cantazo, como diríamos en Puerto Rico, que nunca te debes dejar ir o dejar que te pongan triste, ¿me entiendes? So I had a lot of faith. I was praying. I was like, please, universe, please, Lilith, help me out. Please, allow me to work things out. Allow me to do this. I was praying, because you guys know that I'm a single mom. Everything I do is for my kid. So my faith was very tested, because whenever you see these situations, right, especially in the human world, which everything is like money, then I found out my rent went up, and I was like, holy macaroni. But I said, you know what? I'm where I need to be. This is where I need to be, and I have to trust the process. You think sometimes that you're never going to go through a process because you already went through it. But trust me when I'm telling you, the process is never ending. And this was a whole new process. I have been through hell and back. But every single time when we go through stuff, the moment that we're going through it, it feels very heavy, very difficult, right? So I was going through it, and I was like, holy moly, worried about stuff, worrying about paying my bills. Then, I do my side hustle, which is tarot personal readings, and it wasn't doing that good either, but I kept on pushing because, like I said before, resilience and faith is one thing that I continue to strengthen. That Lilith in the universe helped me strengthen those weeks. And at one point I was crying in my bed. I was like, holy moly, like, how am I gonna do this? And I was getting upset a little bit with myself, because we are human, and I believe that humans, we are here to have a human experience, not to have shortcuts. But I refuse to let go of my faith. Lilith has never let me down. I said, you know what? She's never gonna let me down. So I trusted. It was hard. I trusted. Then I had COVID. Yo pasé unas semanas muy difíciles, ¿verdad? Mi dinero no estaba como era. Yo tengo un negocio también que hago lecturas de tarot personales. Tampoco estaba muy bien. Y yo estaba muy estrésica. Me senté en mi cama a llorar porque yo soy madre soltera y pues mi renta subió. Y todas estas cosas estaban pasando anteriormente. Pero yo dije, ¿sabes qué, Michelle? Yo sé que yo estoy donde yo debo estar. Yo estoy exactamente donde yo debo estar. Y este es el proceso. Y el proceso no me va a detener, sino me va a ser más fuerte. Y yo dije, yo jamás en la vida voy a dudar de Lilith o el del universo, porque ellos siempre han proveído para mi casa, siempre me han proveído. Y yo dije, yo no voy a dejarme caer y yo no voy a dejar de creer. Y a pesar de que las cosas siguieron fuertes, yo jamás dejé de creer. Y después de eso me dio COVID. So when I got COVID, it was the worst weeks, the worst days. The first night after the live, because if you guys were in my live, if you guys were not, I think it was like 2 Saturdays ago or so, I thought it was allergies, right? But I was starting to feel a fever while doing the live. And when I end up the live, that Saturday, I felt horrendous. That night, I started throwing up. Diarrhea. My body was aching. I couldn't breathe. It was like having a heavy suitcase on my chest. And I knew instantly that I was going to be held back for my videos, right? And I was like worried. And I was like, oh my gosh, I thought I was going to be able to catch up, but I didn't. But I had faith. I was like, you know what? Lilith is not going to let me down. I was like, somehow I said things are going to get taken care of themselves. And one of the things is, like, I have the most amazing followers, the most amazing subscribers. You guys, my people, are my family. I love each one of you with all my heart. And you guys gave me so much love, so much reassurance, so much good words that not even my own family did when they found out I had COVID. And I cried because I was so grateful. I was like, oh my God, I'm so rich. I'm rich because I'm loved, I'm cared, because I have my people, because I have left como una huella. How would you say huella in English? Like my footprint, and I said, you know what? I'm at peace. And I said, I believe in the universe. I believe in Lilith. Everything's going to be taken care of. I didn't know how, but I knew it was. And I stopped looking at the money because, I got scared, and I continue to be scared. Because that's the thing about YouTube. Like, if you don't make videos constantly, you don't make good revenue. And I was like, in the name of Lilith, the name of the universe, is going to be taken care of. And I'm going to tell you the miracle I witnessed after I translate this. So, después me dio COVID. El sábado que yo hice un en vivo, mientras estaba haciendo el en vivo, yo me sentía mal. Yo pensé que era alergias, pero cuando terminé el en vivo me sentí súper mal y empecé a vomitar, empecé a tener frío y todo lo que el COVID da. La primera noche fue horrible, ya que yo no podía respirar. Era como tener una cartera o un peso fuerte en mi pecho. Y yo empecé a preocuparme porque yo dije, wow, yo estoy atrasada debido a las citas que me cancelaron los doctores. Yo dije, wow, ahora no voy a poder hacer nada. Y bueno, yo lloré. Pero yo dije, no puedo dejarme caer. yo creo en Lilith y en el universo, y no sé cómo, pero las cosas se van a arreglar para mí. Y yo dije eso, yo lo declaré con mucha fe. Y dejé de mirar el dinero, porque eso es lo que pasa en YouTube. Si no haces videos constantemente, semanalmente, diariamente, como lo quieras llamar, no haces dinero. Yo empecé a descansar para mejorarme. Y yo tengo los mejores seguidores, los mejores fanáticos del mundo, porque mira que mucho amor, cariño he recibido, y me han escrito y me cuidan y me aman, que yo lloré porque yo me dije, wow, qué rica, yo soy millonaria porque tanto amor, tanto cariño. Esto es algo increíble. Ni siquiera mi propia familia me enseña tanto amor y cariño. Y yo me sentí muy bien porque yo dije, wow, he creado una comunidad de amor, cariño, respeto. Y me sentí tan agradecida que no me preocupó nada. Dejé de preocuparme porque sabía que mi familia, que son ustedes, me iban a cuidar de la manera energéticamente, con mucha buena vibra. Then, guys, después yo vi un milagro. Y te voy a decir ya mismo. After all of that, this new week I started, right? You guys seen that I've been posting videos. I have some videos that I'm going to post after this. And I felt so good. You know, I had so much energy. Somehow my phone fixed. I was able to do my videos. And I felt so renewed, you know, like, yeah, my voice wasn't there, but I was like physically, like, I felt like renewed. Moving from that, my videos picked up, my views picked up, everything is picking up, and the universe blessed me with clients for my readings. And I was like so grateful. I was like, holy moly, I did it. And somehow yesterday I got an email middle of the night, which I just saw this morning, that my bank sent me a gift card. And I was shook into where, like, how is it this even possible? But I'm gonna tell you, the universe will never, if you have faith in the process, in the universe, everything's gonna be taken care of for you. And that's the miracle I witnessed. And everybody welcomed me on YouTube with open arms. I opened my Instagram with so many amazing messages and care that I'm so grateful, you know. Y como te dije, recibí mucho amor. My DMs are full of like amazing messages. Cuando yo volví, el universo me dio todo lo que tenía que tener. Me trajo nuevos clientes para mi negocito, me ayudó con mis vistas. Yo siempre creí en el universo, y te digo, si tú crees en el universo, jamás, no va a haber un día que vas a necesitar de algo. Mira que un milagro pasó anoche, me llegó esta mañana, ¿verdad? En el email. Una gift card, una tarjeta de regalo de mi banco para que yo fuera a Walmart. Y yo fui tan agradecida. Y mira, compré cosas para mi niño y yo me quedé en shock. Porque decir que milagros existen, pero experimentarlos son dos cosas diferentes. Y yo me sentí tan agradecida. Y te digo, el universo me enseñó que las adversidades son para ver cuán fuerte tú eres en tu creencia, porque qué fácil es decir, ¿verdad? Oh, yo creo en esto, yo creo en lo otro, no importa lo que pase, yo voy a creer, pero qué difícil es cuando lo estás pasando. Y mira que el universo me enseñó. Y yo le creí. Yo creí en la promesa, yo creí en el propósito, yo creí en donde yo debo estar. ¿Y sabes qué? El universo nunca me dejó sola. Y yo te digo a ti que me escuchas, si estás pasando por algo difícil, no dejes de creer. Agárrate de esa fe y di, yo voy a salir victorioso o victoriosa, porque el universo jamás te va a dejar solo o sola. Vas a experimentar tu milagro, te lo digo yo. Pero tienes que creer desde tu corazón, con paz. Porque créeme que la vida no es fácil. Pero te digo yo a ti que si tienes fe, puedes mover montañas y planetas, mi amor. Remember this, babe. With faith, you're not only gonna move mountains, but you're gonna move planets. And let me tell you something. I don't want anybody to feel pity over me, to feel, oh, poor girl. Like, no, I'm blessed. I'm a king. You know, I just want to tell you that. Just because sometimes you may feel like, oh my gosh, Nothing ever goes my way. Sometimes it's because you need to make it go your way. You need to adjust into the situation and say, my faith says that I'm going to overcome this. Life is hard, babe. Do not let life obstacles stop you from continuing, achieving, and doing your thing. Do not let humanly stuff take away your peace. I have learned something with faith, that if I cannot change it immediately, why the hell am I going to be worrying about it? Why are you going to be stressing about it, of the things that you should or could have, but you can't do? So stop stressing about it and start believing. Start believing that I promise you, in a blink, things are going to shift your way, and you're going to be like, I don't know, how did I made it this month and be able to get all the money that I need this month due to the inconvenience from the previous weeks? I don't know. It's a miracle. I made it. And I'm going to tell you something. You are going to be too. If you're going through something, I tell you, if you believe, you're going to achieve. If you don't stop, if you continue resilient and saying, I'm a stubborn person, babes. So with your stubbornness, say, I'm not going to be on the floor. I'm going to get back up in this horse, and I'm going to make the horse my bitch. So I'm going to tell you, faith, it's not for the weak. And I know you're not weak. You're a strong ass person. So with this said, babe, continue pushing forward. And when you face those freaking obstacles with faith, you witness your freaking miracle. Cuando estés pasando por cosas difíciles, no te decaigas y no dudes. ¿Por qué? No dejes que el obstáculo te detenga. Ten fe, continúa caminando y dile al obstáculo, mi fe es más grande que las dificultades. Y continúa con tu día, porque aunque a veces te digo yo no sé cómo este mes yo logré con todas esas dificultades que yo pasé, pero lo hice. Y créeme, mi amor, yo soy una persona bien testaruda, yo no me quito. Ten fe, porque si yo pude ver ese milagro, tú vas a ver el tuyo. Ahora, yo no quiero que nadie se sienta mal por mí, porque yo soy bendecida, ¿ok? Victoriosa. Y yo sé que yo voy a llegar a lugares grandísimos, pero el proceso es difícil, y yo lo sé, mi amor. Pero tú recibirás tu milagro, pero tienes que creer. Ahora, with this said, babe, here I am. I'm back with my podcast. I got voice. I don't want cough in the middle of talking. So, baby girl, baby boy, get your ears ready, because I'm going to rock your world. That sounded more sexual than I wanted to. But all I wanted to say is that we all have good moments and bad moments. And I cannot say that you're not going to go through them. I cannot say I can fix them. But all I can say, if you have faith, determination, resilience, you're stubborn enough, you're going to overcome this, because we are exactly where we need to be. Because our life, nobody else can live it but us. And the universe will never give you a weight that you cannot lift and or carry. So do not let obstacles defeat you. Tell the obstacles that your faith is so fucking big that you're gonna move this fucking planet. You understand that? You're a winner. Have faith. Do not let your obstacles eat your mind. You're blessed. I blessed you, and I send you good vibes, abundance, love, good health, and everything you ever want. So tomorrow I'll be back with more podcasts. Love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for loving me. I love you guys back, and many blessings. Bueno, mis amores, aquí me despido. Ya saben, ya volví con mi podcast. Ya no estoy tosiendo, me escucho muy bien. Como siempre les digo, no dejes que el obstáculo te detenga. Dile a tu obstáculo que tu fe es más grande que nada, y que tú vas a mover un planeta entero con tu fe. So, muchas bendiciones para ti. Te envío mucha buena vibra, mucha luz, mucha claridad, muchas bendiciones, buena salud. Muchas gracias por el amor. Te amo para atrás. Y que tengas una semana victoriosa. You may have a victorious week, my babes. Love you guys so much. Los amo. Bye bye.